Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. Today we will cover a leg training topic. A lot of you guys wished for this topic and we are going to tackle the hamstrings today. And I want to introduce you to 3 different exercises with 3 different pieces of equipment in the order from a lot of equipment needed to no equipment needed. So stay tuned for the video. Okay, let's start with the first exercise, and that is Glute Ham Raise, or also defined as a Glute Ham Developer or GHR, GHD, depending on the manufacturer, and yeah, there are a few differences in the machine itself, but this is a GHR from Strength Shop, the floor version. If you want to save some money on this machine, make sure to check the code in the description. And the GHR is basically an adjusted Nordic curl. Why is it an adjusted Nordic curl? Because in the end position here, more of our upper leg is placed on the pad. So we have a bit less leverage, and so it's an easier regression of the Nordic curl. One tip in before you are starting this, make sure to also warm up your calves, because otherwise you will get very bad cramps, as the calves are also a strong knee flexor together with your hamstrings. And yeah, what you need is just your body weight, this machine, and then you can start wrapping out the adjusted Nordic curls. And for easy progressions, you can just use your arms. Easiest way, like this. Hardest way would be like this. And if it is too hard for you with a straight hip, you also have the possibility to hinge slightly at the hips, decrease the leverage again, and do it like this. And promise me, it looks way easier than it actually is. The next exercise on the list is a hamstring curl on the rings. These are the rings by Pull Up and Dip, and of course we also have a discount code for these. Check the link in the description. Regarding the setup, I would recommend you to start with the rings around the knee height. We use both of them, and then we start with placing our hips before the rings, and then we need to place our heel inside the ring and the toes on the outside, like this. You could also do it like this, but this is way more challenging and less stable, so this setup here definitely works better. Then you repeat that on the other side, and now we have actually 2 ways of executing this exercise. We have a glute bridge variation and we have a leg curl variation. Let's start with the leg curl variation. In the leg curl, we lock the hips in extension. So glutes stay tight, hips are straight. And then we just curl the heels towards our glutes. So there is just movement in the knees, but not in the hips. The second variation would be the glute bridge variation. There, we lock the angle in the knee and remove the hips, like this. So we're working exactly from the opposite side. And both are a real hamstring killer. The last exercise for your hamstrings that I want to present you is a kind of like reverse plank, and as I promised you, you don't need any equipment for this. You just lay yourself on the floor, heels on the ground, shoulders on the ground, and then you lift up the hips via the tension in your hamstrings. And then you can level this up by lifting up one leg, and then you will feel there is a huge tension here in your hamstrings. If this variation is too hard, you can obviously adjust the knee angle, do it like this, makes it a bit easier. You can do it as a static version or also as a dynamic version where you lift up the hips rep by rep, but I would recommend the static version here. And with that, you have 3 hamstring exercises with your body weight that really help you to build up some meaty, juicy hamstrings. Okay guys, if you have more questions regarding bodyweight leg training, let me know that in the comments, and we'll probably do some more videos about calisthenics leg training. If you want to work together with me as your coach, so we can not only work on your legs, but also on weighted calisthenics, impressive bodyweight skills, then go to the links in the description, schedule a free consulting call, and let's talk about coaching. So see you in the next video, guys.